The year 2026 continues to shine a spotlight on Indira Scott, a model whose presence on the runway and in fashion campaigns feels less like participation and more like transformation. Her unique beauty, instantly recognizable by her cropped natural hair and striking features, has long set her apart from the industry's conventional molds. By this point in her career, her name has become synonymous with the idea of redefining modern elegance, balancing high fashion intensity with an authenticity that feels almost revolutionary in a world so often dominated by pretense. Designers lean on her not just to wear clothes but to embody the essence of what their collections mean, and audiences recognize that rare quality the moment she steps into view. Her journey to this point is often cited as proof of how individuality still holds immense power in a crowded field. Where many rely on trends and fleeting popularity, Scott's career has been built on timeless resonance. Even when new waves of models rise each year, she maintains relevance through versatility, moving seamlessly from edgy editorial spreads to minimalistic campaigns, and from high-drama couture to street-inspired collections. In 2026, the runways in Paris, Milan, London, and New York continue to feature her prominently, and magazines regularly highlight her as one of the faces shaping fashion's future. Part of her allure lies in her ability to merge strength with softness. Her walk carries a grounded confidence, yet there's a subtle fluidity that makes her movements magnetic. Photographers often speak about her instinct for angles and expressions that never feel forced, as if she is narrating an entire story with each pose. This is why she remains a favorite not just in luxury campaigns but also in more artistic projects that demand emotional range. Brands understand that with her, the clothing never overshadows the person, yet she has the rare ability to make even the simplest piece look iconic. By 2026, Scott's influence extends beyond the catwalk. Her voice in conversations about diversity and representation within fashion continues to matter. While many public figures treat these discussions as a side note, she brings the same natural energy to them that she carries on stage, speaking with conviction about the importance of authentic inclusion. Younger models often look to her as an example of how to balance artistry with advocacy, how to remain true to oneself without being consumed by an industry notorious for shaping identities rather than respecting them. Her off-duty style is another piece of her allure. She's known for blending elements of streetwear with vintage sophistication, crafting looks that appear effortless yet always resonate with intention. This personal style often finds itself mirrored in editorial spreads, where creative directors take inspiration from her own aesthetic choices. In 2026, with fashion leaning heavily on individuality and self-expression, her natural approach feels not just stylish but prophetic. What also makes her presence so captivating is the sense of mystery she carries. Unlike some of her contemporaries who thrive on constant online engagement, Scott has remained selective about how much of her personal life she shares. This deliberate choice enhances her aura, keeping the focus on her artistry rather than distractions. In an era where overexposure often leads to quick burnout, she seems to move at her own pace, ensuring her longevity in a competitive industry. As luxury brands expand into digital realms and virtual fashion shows become more common in 2026, Scott's adaptability proves crucial. She transitions with ease into futuristic presentations and immersive campaigns, embodying looks within augmented and virtual spaces, while never losing the human connection that makes her so compelling. For many, she represents the bridge between fashion's classic roots and its experimental future. Her legacy, even at this stage, feels secure. She is not simply another model of the moment but a cultural figure who has shifted perceptions of what beauty can mean. The year 2026 cements her role as more than a face of campaigns. It positions her as a voice, an energy, and an inspiration that continues to ripple through fashion and beyond.